Mami ma akwaba emfa obra Ghana and TVGH. Mesra like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification and so that anytime you post a video, be say you will send kebi. For every time me ba me cast as a me cast me ya. It hurts me coming out to speak about the prophetic, because I am a product of prophecy. I believe in prophecy 100%. I believe say there are genuine prophets Ghana that God speaks through. I believe say God is still speaking about your generation more. But there bakwa me ya the fact that people are taking advantage. And me ya. Nyame Osofo Roja, well-respected man of God, loved by many of us, who took the sin by fire, right? And tell me, I love to see when prophets are doing well. I don't have any reason to wish say prophet Bibenya prophecy wrong or something. No. Never wish for that. Okay? But look, agenda also to impose a Captain Smart on Gomwa West for no. And na yeka say mpene so. Sa agenda no. And na yeka say mpene so. Because me who settings I me say we settings. Prophet Roja go pio on your TV show no so. They were trying to draw lines, say I can't say Prophet Roja prophesied 7 to me about for 15 years. And the fight 7 to me the etimi abemuno. You see on that same show na unkomshe no ba say Captain Smart and Subeye MP. Look. One thing I name say NDC for they made a promise with themselves that when they come to power they were going to jail to me. And the very provision mrama amude prosecute to me no. Yanim say the penalty therein 20 years. Because it was an amendment. Because when Akufo-Addo wanted to show, say, indeed, on Pegalamsi Asemuno, then we changed the 3 years to 20 years. And if we know already, say, NDC4 will jail Wontumi at all costs, and this is what they are using to prosecute him, it's easy to call the shot, say, Wontumi was going to be jailed for 15 years. All we are saying is, say, whether you do whatever you want to do or not, no. Mpenema kind of saying Captain Smart and NPL Gomwa West, because he has nothing to offer. We have listened to Captain Smart over and over, and the analysis, media shows so money shows so and all those things, and we know say Captain Smart has nothing to offer. Again, for somebody that is only helping his community because he intends to be their MPR, that person cannot be trusted. Because all this while you were there, renew a driver license, then all of a sudden you wake up one day, you want to become MP, so you are calling, you are now lobbying for it tells us a thing or two about you. And it's a proud some say define come share so no place. Enfa. I don't know how many times I should tell you. Enfa or enfa. You should know say enfa. And there. Enfa. So the earlier you drop it, the better. I'm telling you for a fact. The earlier you drop it, yo, my catch my cramo.
Mame fan start was so concerning penifasi be boda mo a ye bo free fie. E da no me dey start was so na kopie wuntumi ho. E da no na me betena na me say Captain Smart. Ye do picture to baby. Na wo bo Parliament House of Ghana. Na ebrebi ba onwia TV wonya adwuma wo ha bio. Because me kan ya ka che say adwuma we na wo ye nya no nti na rade do ba. Yeah. Social media nipa bebre kan de omo papa enipa nim Prophet Roja. Aya to da na me yo. Enipa nim de rade de amaye. Tina no me onu mo ana masoli pani ba ko frɛ me so onya dream. Afa Captain Smart no kra white handkerchief. Na yesua ni in. Na wanti ase 3 days time mu say Captain nam ni krum ni nam na the Captain wo koye donation na. Afa me video na chese ayabato ho nkomo na me di mani hu. Hey, one prophecy, two prophecy, the same platform, the same time, the same moment, ni nyina manifest. And a damn who said Captain why you tia what yes ya bontin wa sha se a udi u campaign to man am say no chama won't me prophecy way emfeli cause my who say Captain in nama wa start a Captain na meka nsem mi no di a kire wo na se wo da na utimi sole ye nyame kura wo ko ba bia ye di wo mfo nyini nam ni ba bia ye de wo nam a ye work wo even enne Trump ye de wona chenka be ma me kwan power videos na enya aban asema ka me body pain na ya wa sha ase no nye ne na wo sha ase. It is something that had already happened in the spirit. Meka na yana na asante ma fofred na ji so e oba ma ba bia obi oba pani mechia o me bo mu ase de ma o me bo ni din Osofo Roja City asori them. The video is on social media. I can small unu say na asante ma ekofie Captain Radio Otumi na de ye di ni besi so na ye fa ni sei. That was last year 25th July. Was it June or June? Last year prophecy na kwa besi 1 year. The same nipano, the same din and I didn't besi akunya.
In fact, the promise was that within a week they will crack down and stop the menace. But since President Mahama became a president, in fact, the issue has gotten worse, and it is not me saying it. Erastus Asaridonko has said it, and I'll read to you a few things. One, he posted this 6 days ago. He said, this cannot be cooperative mining. This is galamsey happening under the supervision of Bekwai DCE. The government appointee, President Mahama's appointee, is supervising illegal mining in Bekwai. That was 6 days ago. Then he said, whoever is DCE for Impoho in the Western region and the regional minister have failed the country. Then he continues, even before the Samurai Boy floods would subside, Samurai Boy, the place that is in contention, illegal miners are back mining along the Tano River and along the airstrip. Where is leadership? He continues, this shouldn't be happening. Mining one of the mountains that surrounds Lake Bosumtwe. These are just examples of a journalist saying that illegal mining is not only worse. Appointees of President Mahama are deeply involved in illegal mining. This is evidence of people doing mining, illegal mining. Then the president himself comes out and says that my appointees and people in my party are involved in illegal mining. Then the Attorney General, about a year ago, wrote to Yoko to investigate high-ranking party members for illegal mining. To date, Sremsai, the Deputy Attorney General who took Wontumi to court, has not told us a single human being that he's prosecuting within his government. He's not told us a single party appointee he's prosecuting. These are people doing illegal mining. Emphasis on doing illegal mining. Sremsai is rather interested in Wontumi, a person accused of transferring his land to somebody who is doing mining. Let the record reflect that Wontumi was not jailed for corruption. That Wontumi was not jailed for financial impropriety. That Wontumi was not jailed for personally doing galamsey. Let the record reflect. Sremsai, the Deputy Attorney General, overlooked all the people, including his own colleague appointees, and went after a person whose crime is that he gave his land. There is evidence of people doing galamsey. In fact, that evidence that you are referencing didn't say Wontumi was doing the illegal mining. It said Henry and the other people. Where are those people? Those people that the evidence pointed to doing the galamsey. Do you know where they are? They are in the bosom of Sremsai. Sremsai took them in
as prosecution witnesses.
Of course. Now you tell me the names. Tell me the names that the president forwarded.
Don't worry, I'll pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
So this is a statement that was put out on the 15th of July 2025, and it is from the Office of the Attorney General. It says directive to investigate allegations of illegal mining activities by named individuals. Then it goes on to say that Mr. Yakubu Abanga and Mr. Joseph Yamin, these
Bella,
are people.
Those are two different things. Please. Don't come.
What are you saying? You're asking for names. I'm reading the names.
You are referencing. This was what, 2015?
Yes.
But the president made a comment just a few months ago.
No, but
are you saying that the president was referring to Yamin? Are you saying that the president was referring to Yamin? Look, please.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that
you're asking for names, and I'm reading these names to you.
Bella.
Those that have been. You didn't even let me finish reading.
I have just told you because we know about Yamin's issue.
You and who?
As you rightfully said, it was publicized.
Which is what I'm reading to you.
Yeah, so you don't have to read it to me.
So
I am telling you,
no. For the names.
No, I am referencing a different situation. This is 2015. And I'm talking about the president's
comment. This is not 2015, 2025, 15 July.
Sorry, 2025. And I'm referencing the president's comment in 2026. And I've also read to you what a journalist has said about DCEs. He actually gave DCEs. Is Sremsai prosecuting Bekwai DCE? Is Sremsai prosecuting the other DCEs that Erastus has mentioned? That is the point we are making. Those who are committing the crime are there. There is evidence that they are committing the crime. Assuming without admitting that Wontumi gave his land to somebody. And now it's based on circumstantial evidence, based on what Wontumi said and what the person said. Assuming. Is that the most egregious crime in galamsey in this country? Is that what we are being made to believe? That Wontumi transferring his land is the most egregious.
But I have read the law crime. To you.
No.
I have read the law.
I have not disputed the law. I made my comment very carefully. I said, is that the most egregious?
Okay.
That the one who transferred his land has committed more harmful crime than the DCs who are doing it? What I am convinced in my mind, as I've said, is that he has been persecuted. In fact, lawyer has alluded that President Mahama ticked the box. That's what he said. That as far as he is concerned, a box has been ticked. That is all this is about. Let's paint Wontumi as the poster boy. Let's tick the box that we have done something about galamsey. This is shameful. This is disgraceful. Look, this has proven that indeed President Mahama is pretentious.
How?
And he's vindictive. Because you see, they have made it clear that all that they want to do, all that they want to paint to Ghanaians is that guy, that loud guy, we have punished him.
That's you conjecturing.
No. Why? I don't have a right to express
I'm saying
my
that's
view.
you conjecturing.
I'm not conjecturing. A boss has been ticked. He said it here. Has galamsey, in your opinion, has galamsey been solved?
It hasn't been solved.
Has it even come close to? Has it even come close to? Exactly. But that's the point. We voted for the president. Look, when we voted for the president, as much as we cared for the president to jail those who are involved, what we cared most about is for Galamsey to stop.
And it's one way of stopping Galamsey, not ensuring that the people who are
are
made to face the full rigors of the law.
You can punish those who are involved. But these are people who told us that within a week, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces can stop Galamsey. These are the people who told us that we can ban all forms of Galamsey, including large-scale mining. Not actually Galamsey per se. Okujeto Ablakwa said, let's ban and stop all forms of mining until we end Galamsey. That is what we voted for. But Galamsey is happening. Your DCs are involved. Your appointees are involved. But you are more interested in taking a box.
Kofi.
Look,
So
this is so unfair.
mining.
I have enumerated examples to you of a sitting president whose appointees. Look, do you know? President Mahama actually promised us, and he warned his appointees that if you are an appointee and you engage in Galamsey, I will deal with you. President Mahama said it.
You haven't responded to my question.
And I am telling you, Bella.
I'll be patient. You make your point.
The point is that you are saying that a minister says something. Did the minister take Untumi to court? Did the court establish anything that Untumi committed an offense? Please. That was
but
a
how
minister.
Is he going to be sent to court when the president himself came out and said Akunta mining was not involved?
Look,
who was going to take him to court when the president cleared him?
The president did not clear anybody. You cannot go to 2021, 2023, when I have just read to you 2026. Why are you not so concerned about the things I've read to you about 2026, about the DCs?
No, but I've asked that question.
Why are you not so concerned about it?
It's not about not being concerned. My question to you is, yes, it is right that the NDC also prosecutes its members if they are found guilty. But at the same time, don't tend to poo-poo what's going on with Chairman Untumi in the sense that even your own minister came out and said he didn't have a license to go into the forest and yet he was doing that.
If my minister or any minister felt somebody did anything wrong, they could have gone to court. That's a different matter. The point that I'm raising to you today is that a president promised us to end Galamsey. Number one, Galamsey has not ended. It has gotten worse. In fact, his people are deeply involved. And I am saying that those people who are deeply involved, we don't have any evidence of any of them standing trial. Yet, one person who is a poster boy, he has been used to take a box. Are you saying that I have no right to think that someone is being persecuted? Is that what you are telling me? If a judge relied on circumstantial evidence, I can't rely on circumstantial evidence. I am also relying on circumstantial evidence. What is happening in Ghana that I can see that President Mahama is persecuting people he doesn't like. That's my circumstantial evidence. Why would anybody begrudge me? It is obvious. Because at least, let a DCE be arrested. Let an appointee be arrested. Let people face, if in this instance, NDC people were equally facing trial, and then I can say, okay, then this is Untumi's time. But nobody, Sremsa is not interested. Nobody. And I'm not supposed to be worried. So I don't have eyes to see.
So if they were in court at the moment and we
see, does it not surprise you that Chairman Untumi, one individual, has about 5 or so cases or 3 cases going at the same time? Does it not surprise you? One person, Sremsa, is going after him on all fronts. Your friend. Your friend. Oh yeah, because he's the one behind it. Your friend is going after him on all fronts.
That is his work. He's the
his work. Oh, his work. Yes, of course, his work. His work. But the DCs are also his work. The NDC appointees are also his work. But you are going after one person over 3 cases. Look, do you know even his radio stations, they've shut all of them down. You think I shouldn't believe that this is beyond a single case? That this is an orchestration that will punish this guy? That this is hatred for a person? Look, Nobody can change the fact that President Mahama pretends. You know, in Chi, we say something. Okay, can the name change Nyamesompa? He has 0. He pretends. He's vindictive. This whole thing is to punish Wontumi.
Okay.
And it's sad. But look,